Radiation dose for fluoroscopy and angiography. How much dose? During fluoroscopy, X-ray tube is operated at less than 5 mA. Higher patient dose as the X-ray beam exposes the patient constantly for a longer time. Digital fluoroscopy reduces patient dose as X-ray beads are pulsed to fill one or more 33 ms video frame. Therefore, fluoroscopy dose rate is lower compared to analog fluoroscopy even though MA setting may be higher. Fluoroscopic procedures, especially in prolonged interventional procedures, may involve high radiation dose. Fluoroscopic procedures' challenges are to provide the right dose. A low radiation dose may degrade image quality and sacrifice diagnostic and therapeutic capability. Too high radiation dose exposure may increase the risk of radiation injury. Factors affecting radiation dose. Type of examination includes diagnostic procedures and interventional procedures. The first type of examination is diagnostic procedures. For example, in renal angiography, the mean entry skin dose is 100 mg, whereas in hepatic angiography, the mean entry skin dose is 340 mg. The second type of examination is interventional procedures. For example, in nephrostomy, the mean entry skin dose is 110 mg, but in cerebral embolization, the mean entry skin dose is 340 mg. The second factor is patient size. The dose rate to the patient is greatest at the skin, where the X-ray beam enters the patient. For a medium-sized adult, the typical fluoroscopic entrance exposure rate is approximately 30 mg per minute. Next, the techniques used. The first example is intermittent fluoroscopy. It controls the fluoroscope intermittently by keeping the X-rays on only a few seconds at a time, long enough to view the current catheter position. The second example is last image hold. The last image is digitally frozen on the monitor after X-ray exposure is terminated. It is a dose-saving feature as the last image can be used to plan the next move without additional radiation exposure. The last example is pulse fluoroscopy. The X-ray beam is emitted as a series of short pulses rather than continuously. Images may be acquired at 15 frames per second rather than the usual 30 frames per second. There is a 25% dose reduction instead of 50% because of increase in MA settings due to image noise when going down from 30 to 15 frames per second. Now, let's compare. This is fluoroscopy versus projection radiography table. The MA values given for continuous fluoroscopy is 0 to 5 mA and 0 to 100 mA for pulse fluoroscopy. However, for projection radiography, it is at range of 200 to 800 mA. Although fluoroscopy has a lower MA values, it has a higher exposure duration, which is between 0.5 to 15 minutes when compared to radiography, which is only done in matter of seconds. Thus, it contributes to higher patient skin dose rate in fluoroscopy compared to radiography. That's all for radiation dose topic. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.